Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And if the video didn't even start yet, y'all the realest ones, and I appreciate you anyway. Fellas, are y'all boys skeptical of marriage? Are y'all boys skeptical of marriage, of getting married, being married? If so, put in the comment section, let me know why you have some type of skepticism. Is that a word? I don't even know. I have my own opinions of marriage, right? So I'll cover that towards the end of this video. But let's get into this. Let's see what Buddy got to say, man.
Question I get asked by females is, why is it so hard for men to settle down and get married? Niggas fucked a lot of dudes' wives out here. That's why. A lot of dudes' girls got fucked, and that shit play on a nigga conscience. Like, especially when you did it numerous of times, that'll make you feel like, what makes me so special? What makes me exempt that it's not gonna happen to me? That's what play on dudes' conscience. Like, you the handsome janitor in the building, but you fucking homeboy wife that's making $100,000 a week, pushing birds, and you in his wife's mouth on a regular. He got the Porsche parked outside. You get on the train every day, but every chance you get, you knocking that pussy loose. That's what play on a nigga mental. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, not that, oh, he's scorned, he got cheated on before, a woman hurt him, that's why he's scared of marriage. No, he out here fucking a lot of niggas' wives, and that's what's playing on his mental.
It ain't never that. Women are always talking about, oh, he insecure, you just this and you just that, or maybe he gay, maybe he doesn't. Ma'am, it's none of that. In most cases with me, let me say it like that. I can't speak for everybody else out there. but men like me and men like me, it ain't none of that. I, for one, never hit a girl, smashed a woman that knew she was in a relationship. Now, I have slept with women and found out after the fact, after sleeping with them, that they were married, engaged, in a relationship, had a boyfriend for 2 damn years or whatever the case may be. I told y'all, excuse me, I told y'all about one of the Haitian girls I was talking to a couple years back, where me and her, I was smashing the hell out of this girl for damn near 4.5, 5 months, if not half of a year straight, before her best friend told me, yo, she got a boyfriend. I'm talking about busting all on the asshole and all that. Y'all already know what time it is, fellas. On her face, making her rub it in, all that. All of that. Only to find out that she was dating some dude for 1.5 years, 2 years, or whatever the case may be. Countless stories such as that. I told y'all also too, back when I was doing my bachelor's program, I was messing with this one chick who I told y'all that I think that it was her husband. I still don't know who he is. I'm assuming her husband. But she told me to meet me on one side of the campus, and I said, okay, cool. I was just so happy to be on the opposite side of the campus just because of whatever reason. I think I was at the bookstore or something like that. And I walked outside, and I just so happened to look, and I'm like, oh, that look like, I said, oh, that is her. And I'm looking in the car, and I'm like, you know, she didn't see me because I'm literally behind like a pillar, a wall. And I'm like, that looks like so. And I look, I said, that is her. And I'm looking inside the car. I'm not looking dead in the car, but I'm literally about, I would say 20, 30 feet away. I'm looking in the car and I see her lean over. It looks like she kissed him. I'm almost certain she kissed him. She hops out the car, closes the door. She waits for him to peel off. I see her do just like this. Put it in her purse. She looks up and see me. And I said, she looks back to make sure that he's driving off. She approached me all aggressive. I told you I was going to meet you at the other side. Why are you here? I said, bro, I was just at the bookstore. I just wanted to get like a whatever I was buying, like a drink or a snack or whatever I was buying. Who was that? Oh, that's nobody. That's nobody. Come on. I'm like, no. Who was that? And you just took a ring off of your finger. What is that? Went through the whole rigmarole of nonsense and BS and cap, right? Eventually, she finally told me, oh, well, yeah, we're engaged or married or whatever the case may be, but that doesn't mean I want to be with him. This, that, and the third. I'm only with him because he can do this. He helps me with that. Blah, 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 blah. By that time, me and her had slept together at least 4 or 5 times. It was too late. So, sir, I'm not saying that I disagree with you because you're 100% accurate. A lot of dudes don't care. Me personally, if I find out you're in a relationship, if I find out you're married, if I find out you're engaged, all these types of things, I'm keeping it moving. I'm going to keep it moving, but that's just me. But let's keep going. My bad. I didn't mean to monologue that long, y'all. My bad.
And dudes be getting lined up robbed and all that shit. And the first thing they said is, homies lined that up. That was an inside job. It was an inside job, all right? A nigga pierced his arm and fucked his wife. Checkmate. That's why when he got caught lacking at the crib he thought nobody knew about, that shit came from his wife pillow talking. Dudes do not be battle testing these females. Oh, she pretty. She treat me like a king. I'm a wifer. No, you got to battle test her. Your little man that ain't getting no money, send matter. Your man from Queens, Brooklyn, he got the Porsche, he got the Benz. That's what she into. Send her anything that you think she attracted to. Send it at her. See if she passed the test. See if she turned it down before you even
consider marrying her. Yeah, and fellas, real quick, I don't disagree with nothing he just said, man. I don't disagree with nothing he just said. Me personally, what he was describing towards the end of that video, he was talking about excuse my language, y'all, but he was talking about a shit test, right? Those are the tests that women mainly give men. Men do sometimes give those types of tests to women, but they're mainly known for women giving them those types of tests, right? Those stupid ass tests where they'll send their homegirl, their sister to try to throw some ass at you to see if you're going to try to take the bait, and stuff like that. Just to, it's a quote unquote loyalty test, but we call it, I'm from South Florida, we call it a shit test. With those types of situations that would arise with them. And I say all that to say this, me personally, fellas, I wouldn't want to deal with those types of situations for a multitude of different reasons, right? But I personally wouldn't want to deal with those types of things, mainly because I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me. And I always try to move accordingly in that aspect, as far as treating others the way you do not want to be treated, right? I try my best not to be treated as such. I would hate for somebody to put me in a situation like that, so I would never put my girl in a situation like that. What did he just say? Oh, if you know that she likes flashy things, the Benz, the Beamers, the Bentleys, and all this, that, and the third, send those type of dudes her way to see if she's going to take the bait. Although it is, hell, it has 100% success rate, but me personally, y'all, I just, there's a lot of standards and guidelines and rules and stuff like that. Things that I choose to live by, and I just try my best to live by them respectfully. Obviously, there's a million situations where, I'm human and I make mistakes, but for the most part, I try to live my life as such. So all in all, man, I agree with a lot of the things that he's saying. Let me end it with saying why I was a skeptic of marriage. One of the main reasons why I was skeptic of being married too. And fellas, y'all, I want y'all to put in the comment section why you guys were skeptical of being married or marriage, whatever. One of the main reasons why I had my opinions, negative views or opinions on being married is because I was born and raised in South Florida. And it's similar to what he was saying at the start of this video, talking about seeing dudes, girls get cuffed and get hit and get smashed and all those types of things. Growing up in South Florida, man, it's a tourist state. We got Disney, we have the Keys, we have Miami, we got Palm Beach, we got the beaches all across the coast. We have a multitude of attractions, race car drivings, boomers, and all those other things, Six Flags, bunch of water parks. We have all those things here that people want to fly down here to get on. And I say this all the time, fellas, when you're living in a tourist state, a tourist city, attraction, it's a difference. There's every other week, there's new waves of women flying in. It's not even fair, honestly, because it's like when you live here and you go to other states or cities that's not really known like that, like Ohio, Indiana, South Dakota, Carolina, those types of things where they don't have many things and attractions. It's like, it's just not even fair. It's not even fair. You have women coming here, literally putting their ass on a plate and giving it to you, telling you, please hit this ass, please. It's not even fair. I've told you multiple stories as far as, the most popular story that I told about the chick that flew down here to Miami that was from Arizona. I told you she was here for maybe, when I met her, she was literally leaving like the following day or something like that. I don't know when she flew in, but when I met her, she was leaving like that following day. I met up with her, smashed that night, left that morning. Right before I left, she topped me off. Later on, that next day, that evening, she hits me up talking about, oh, do you mind giving me a ride to the airport? This, that, and third, I picked her up. We had another quickie. Drove her to the airport, only to find out a few months later, she posted on her Instagram story talking about, oh, my man, my this, my that, and this, that, and third. I love you 3 months strong. Ma'am, just 2 months ago, I had my whole balls in your throat. What is going on? Those types of stories petrified me. Because these are stories that happen to me. Now, stories that happen to other people, as far as like my cousins and stuff like that. Well, I told you about my cousin who has 3 kids from this. They wasn't married. They was planning to get married. My cousin has 3 kids from a woman. Come to find out, 2 of the 3 kids was not his. Those types of stories terrified me. The multiple, the millions of stories of men getting married only to find out that their wife was cheating, and then the wife was able to get half of everything, even though she was the one that caused the divorce. I've told y'all before, majority of these types of marriages, in the divorces, they end in mediation. They almost never go to trial. And even if it does go to trial, the judge is not trying to hear that. The judge trying to hurry up and get your ass up out of here and go to the next damn case. So those are just a few of the reasons why I was scared of marriage, of getting married. The only thing I can tell y'all boys is to be very selective and do the best that you can to vet the proper woman to get married to. With that being said, things can happen, things can change. She can wake up today, tomorrow, in 5 years and be a whole nother woman. By that time, there's really nothing that you can do or say. I would definitely suggest that you have some form of premarital contract, aka a prenup, to try to stop these types of things from happening. But unfortunately, fellas, there is no cookie cutter way that can make you or me or anybody else be 100% comfortable and protected in these types of situations. Hell, a prenup in some cases don't even help you out, because if she says, oh, I signed under duress or something like that, the judge is going to throw it out. I really want to read what y'all opinion on being married is. I really, really hope that y'all boys come through. Ladies too. Matter of fact, ladies, so I want y'all to talk to me too. Trying to think of something else, but yeah, I guess that's about it. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, be safe, Erica.